On a cruise, you could cross the Atlantic for less than the cost of a flight, with food, entertainment, and ocean views included. I have live proof in this video and a big surprise at the end. The only ship that lets you bring your dog to Europe. Let's get into it. Today, I'm walking you through a real-life example, a repositioning cruise from Port Canaveral, Florida to Barcelona, Spain. Here's the Carnival Mardi Gras, 14 nights for 1,078 Canadian dollars per person. That's only $76 per night. I'm in Canadian funds here, so I'm just going to click on here and see what it gets. So the inside cabin is $1196. But because I've been on Carnival before, you can see that my price is $1,078. And here I'll be leaving Port Canaveral on the 13th of September. I'll be going to Bahamas, Canary Islands, a couple places in Spain, and then ending in Barcelona on September 27th. So if I were in an inside cabin, it would be anywhere from $1,078 for my price, or if you've never been on Carnival, it'd be $1196. This is Canadian funds. And of course, if you want to be in an ocean view or a balcony, you can see the prices are slightly higher than an inside cabin. Or if you want to be in a suite, of course, the price is different again. So you could be on a ship for 14 days for as low as $1,078 per person Canadian. And what does that mean in US dollars? Well, that works out to $771 US dollars, and even more simply, $55 US dollars per night per person. You'd spend more on a cheap hotel that doesn't even float. That $76 Canadian or $55 American gets you all of your accommodation, your meals, nightly shows, water slides, comedy clubs, piano bars, and ports like the Bahamas, Canary Islands, and Spain before ending in beautiful Barcelona. Now, let's compare that with flying. Same departure city, same date. Let's look at flights for September 13th. But just look around the date here. You can see that September 13th is actually the lowest price in Canadian here. So in here, the base price is $604 Canadian. And I want to add in a seat choice and a carry-on bag because I will be traveling with somebody and I will be going to Barcelona for a couple of weeks. So I intend to bring a bag with me. So clicking on here, I would like to pick one of the options here. So now this is where it gets, let me just move the screen, where it gets a little bit crazy because now you have your base price here of $857, but it doesn't include your bag. If you want a checked bag up to 50 pounds, you can see now that the price for the same flight is now $1178 if you want it to be refundable. Of course, if you don't want it refundable, it'd be $1,038. So I would probably check the refundable one at $1178. As you can see, the flight is 1,178 Canadian dollars, and in US dollars, that's 843. So I'm trying to compare apples to apples for you. This example was for an economy flight with the assumption that you'd be traveling with someone and you'd like to sit together and bring a piece of luggage with you. This example has a short layover and therefore it is 2 flights totaling 14 hours versus 14 nights. Let's compare the costs. So the cruise for 14 days is 1,078 Canadian or $771 American, and the economy flight for 14 hours is 1,178 Canadian or $843 American. So for almost the same price, would you rather A, squeeze into a plane seat with pretzel knees and a tiny bag of pretzels, or B, Spend 14 relaxing nights on a cruise watching sunsets, eating your favorite meals, dancing, and waking up in new countries. Let's talk about the transatlantic cruising. So there's no jet lag. It's all inclusive food and fun, unique destinations. You only pack once, and it's often less expensive, as I'm showing you, than flying. But it's not all smooth sailing. You'll have several sea days, so bring a book or find something fun to do on board. And most ships have trivia, dance classes, workshops, and the Queen Mary, for example, even has a library. And if you're prone to seasickness, pack your remedies because the ocean is no joke. If you're interested in the website that I just used for the cruise example earlier, I have previously made a video about it, which you can find here and also in the description below. It's a great tool to show all of the cruise lines in one place. But now for the real juicy bit. Have you ever dreamed of taking your dog across the ocean with you? Well, there is one ship in the world that lets you do that, and it's stunning. Say hello to the Cunard Queen Mary 2, a one-of-a-kind ocean liner with a full-service kennel, outdoor dog play area, and even lampposts and fire hydrants from New York and London so your pup will feel like he's at home. So with the right paperwork and a little planning, you and your furry best friend can cross the Atlantic together in total comfort. I have a little video that I had made in the past about traveling with your dog, so please check it out here or find it in the description below. So if you've always wanted to visit Europe or just try something different, don't overlook repositioning cruises. You might save money, travel in style, and even bring your dog. Kirk and I have traveled on several transatlantic and several trans-Pacific cruises. They really are great. So please let me know in the comments if you have any questions about them or if I can direct you to any information that you need. And maybe I've already done a video on your question, or maybe I can make a video answering your question. But please don't hesitate to ask. And also, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. And of course, please like this video and share it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.